Hi, this is Mark from longislandwatch.com. You, the people, have spoken. So again, met the demand, made a bracelet for a watch that many of you have been clamoring for. It is the 38mm Seiko Solar Diver. I'll go over the model numbers and stuff when we get to the table. These watches came out, I want to say it was probably towards the beginning of 2022, and of course it's either on a rubber strap or a crummy 3-link bracelet that people just, I guess, abhor, and of course pins and collars, this and that. So we come out with a solid link, solid endlink, size with screws, etc. Available now in 2 different styles. For my own wrist check, I just had a video come out with TGV, and I talked about how I wanted a SNA 413. So that was months ago. So I have since procured said watch. So love it. And the other wrist, I'm doing a double Flightmaster, my other Flightmaster SNA 411. Oh, before we get real quick, remember a few days ago, I was last Friday, I did the video on the Red October that we're auctioning off for Maui relief. As I'm filming this, it's Tuesday. That watch is over $1,100 now. I simply cannot believe it. I'll put a link to it, either a card or down below, or whatever I decide to do. So you want to go check it out and just watch the madness ensue. I'm really happy that it's getting so much money, and the money's going to go to a great cause. Again, we're auctioning off that watch. All the proceeds, 100%, will go to Maui United Way. Let's see the bracelets. So this video will be relatively quick. I'm not going to show how to install the bracelets. What I'll do is I'll just leave a link to, I believe I showed it on a recent, maybe it was the Casio Duro video, how to install and remove the bracelets, just to kind of keep the video short. So just imagine this, right? You buy your new Seiko 38mm Solar Diver, and you pull out of the box, and you're faced with this abhorrent rubber strap. What do you do? Well, a lot of you just emailed Marc and said, hey, Marc, can you, will you make a bracelet for this? Or you buy one of the bracelet models. You can hear me throwing the boxes on the floor. This beautiful SNE 585. And you're like, oh, I love the watch, but the bracelet, I mean, it's a decent bracelet, guys. It's solid link, but it's sized with pins and collars. At least the clasp has 4 positions of micro. Again, this is the OEM Seiko bracelet. And this one has a diver's extension. I'm not going to give you a diver's extension on mine, but let's be honest, not many people dive with a dive watch. But it is hollow end links and stuff like that. So, let's see, how can we do this? I make 2 different bracelets for these watches. 3-link brushed, and then the brushed and polished. You guys know I will not say the name out loud, but they fit all the 38mm Solar Divers. Now, kind of pay attention. SNE, 573, 585. There's a green dial. There's a patty dial. It's going to fit all of those. And how do you know if it's yours? Well, just flip it over, and you'll see a case code. You know what? I'll do it actually on the rubber strap. It's a V147-0CS0. You can see it right there under the blue sticker. You see that? That's how Seiko doesn't use part numbers. So like this is an SNE 573. That's the stock keeping unit, the SKU. But the actual case code Seiko uses is a 8-character signifier. So you've got the movement, which is a V147, and then 0CS0. That's basically what's telling Seiko what the case is if you need any assistance or service or whatever. So it's going to fit any of those. Now, of course, there is a there is a PVD version of the watch, and there's also a gold version of the watch. Will it fit those? Yeah, of course it will. Those probably have different case codes, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to put a stainless steel bracelet on a black watch. Well, maybe you are. Like it fits the night vision. You're not going to put a stainless steel bracelet on a rose gold watch. I don't think you are, but it will fit if you want. But that's about it. So these bracelets are sized with screws, of course. It is 20 millimeters. It tapers to 16 at the clasp. The clasps I use on these are my standard clasp. They're $59 per bracelet. BRAC 84, BRAC 85, BRAC-84, BRAC-85. 3-position micro adjust, 316L stainless steel bracelet, solid end links, solid links, and sized with screws. So you can get these down. Look at that. I mean, if you kind of, it'll go to a really small wrist. I probably like that. I mean, so you'll probably get down to a 5 and change inch wrist, probably 5.5 or so. But that's it. That's what this whole video is about. New bracelets for your Seiko 38mm solar divers. There is another solar diver. Forget the SNE 549, that was an older version. They came out with a sapphire version of the 40, like an SNE 591. It's a little over 40, I think. It's 41, 42, whatever. Yes, I have those on the way as well, but they are behind these, so they'll come out in the future time. But this is by far and away the important, popular watch. That's been Marc from endlink.com, showing you 2 new bracelets for your Seiko Solar 38mm divers. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Questions, comments, concerns, put them down below. I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.